The Incredible Hulk will not be presented this evening.
Damn!
You are watching The DL Show on Dave's Guitar Channel.
All right. Welcome, everybody. We are back. It is Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. Matthew, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Krellba, welcome back. Happy birthday, Krellba. 2 days ago,
birthday,
Krellba turned a
Krellba.
whopping 56 years old.
Oh, he's at my age now.
You're a pup.
He's become WLVI. Yeah. And Joe, welcome to the show. Now,
Hello, everyone.
let's see if there it goes.
Oh boy.
Let's find out. Joe, you were saying to me before when we were in the green room, which is neither a room nor is it green.
Nor are there snacks.
No, there's no snacks. in
Or
the,
anyone
green
in it.
room. Right, or anyone in it. And you said that you watched a movie last night that was disappointing. Hey, now Jan's here. Why don't you talk? What was the movie you saw last night?
Boy Kills World.
Now the kid in the movie is supposed to be deaf, I think. Is that correct?
He's. How much do I give away?
No one's going to watch it after you say it's terrible.
He had his tongue cut out and his ears poked in.
Okay.
Not cool.
Why would you do that?
That's the movie.
That's it.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Pulled out, his ears poked in.
And that was the 2-hour surgery. That was the content of the film.
no.
It
You
ended
think,
with them going,
Well, obviously it's a revenge movie, so we know he's going to go
But-
back and get the.
yeah, but that's what happens. It was if it was a straight out revenge movie and it starts off like that, and he even tells his master's like, "No, you're not ready." He goes, "Fuck it, I'm a weapon." He thinks to himself in that horrible animated voice, because all you hear is him thinking in that fake voice, and it's just it's funny for 5 seconds, and then it's just too much.
Right.
And the first fight scene is like, okay, if this is what it's going to be, a straight out fucking nonstop ultra violence, I'm in for it. I know there's a couple of things I laughed at.
Right.
And then it tries to get smart, and then it tries to flip the whole script at one point in the last act. And I'm like, you had a lot of cool stuff going on. Why didn't you stick with, like, you remember see the original Crow with Brandon Lee?
Of
Yeah.
course.
He becomes a crow. It's straight out fucking vengeance against them. And
Right.
it's beautiful. But this, like I said, it got too smart. It never really. It's not happening in this world, so it's kind of. I think it's some kind of post-apocalyptic stuff, but they never say.
Oh.
Because when they show the city, you see buildings covered with moss and grass, but then they have modern shit, and there's once a year there's a culling, and they just have to show on live TV that Famke Janssen is still the boss, and they pick 6 or 12 people and execute them who are their enemies. And that's what happens. This kid's family got it, and so that's why he wants his revenge. But then it turns out that's not what happened at all. And it's like,
Sounds like a mess.
it was. It became a fucking mess. And once again, it's almost 2 hours.
Right.
Tell me your fucking story in an hour and a half.
Bang it in 90 minutes. That's what I always say.
And
Don't waste my time.
I did see a great movie that was 90 minutes, and then you have the 8 minutes for the credits, so it's really less than an hour and a half. That was a horror movie called Sting, and basically it's great. The little girl, there's a little girl in the movie. She must be like 10 or 11 years old. It's her the whole time. She's in this shitty apartment building, but she can get through the crawl spaces between, the walls and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes into the apartment that's actually her grandmother's apartment, and the grandmother's hysterical because she's got Alzheimer's. So, and they were like you don't see people making fun of Alzheimer's, but man, they fucking went to town on this one. And she sneaks into a room that's got like doll shit and stuff, and at that time, a fucking meteorite comes down from the sky through the window and hits into the dollhouse. She doesn't see that. But what she sees is there's a spider inside it's a fucking intergalactic spider. She thinks it's just a regular spider, so she sticks it in a jar to keep it as a pet. Well, this fucking thing grows to be the size of a fucking Rottweiler. And you got the great fun horror movie. The only thing is, you know how they kind of like, I forget what they call that. Sometimes in the movie in the beginning, it's like they have to let you know what's going to happen.
Right.
They show you, like, I'm like, oh, why did you show me that? I know you're going to use that now to kill this thing.
Right.
I'm not stupid. You should have just. And that was my
Always dumb it down for the audience.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. For a movie to be entirely on like a 10-year-old girl's back is, and she did a great job. I like that one. I also saw two of the best fucking movies I've seen in a long time. I downloaded a movie called Night Watch 2, Demons Always Remain. So I says, well, this sounds like it's up my alley.
Isn't that
And
a
I'm
Stephen
about to
King?
No.
Oh, no.
It's a foreign movie. It's I guess Denmark. So what is that, Dutch?
Well, it's the second one.
So I went to see. I'm like, okay, it's on. I downloaded it, but I said, you know what? It's on Shudder. I pay for the Shudder subscription. Let me watch it on there. And I'm like, oh, this is number 2. Let's see if they have number 1. So I look up number 1, and they have it. And the top review, you can leave your own little reviews. Someone says, yeah, number 2 picks up right where this left off. So I says, well, I got to watch number 2.
Yeah, Denmark is Danish. Thank you. I was going to say the Dutch is Netherlands. Go on.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck them all over there. So I watched the first movie, and I'm sitting here going, because the first movie was made in 1992, I think. So the first movie was made over 30 years ago. And did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
Yep.
No.
Okay.
No.
But are you familiar with the actor who plays Jaime Lannister?
Yep.
The good-looking blonde guy. So I'm watching this movie going, is that like a young Jaime Lannister? Jaime Lannister?
Mm-hmm.
And I looked it up at the end, and I'm like, oh, fuck, that is Jaime Lannister. He's like 20 years old. He's like a baby. It's not a horror movie. It's more like a really good thriller.
Wow.
And then the next night, I'm like, this was great. I want to watch the second one. And the second one actually takes place with some of the same cast. And at one point he goes, oh, you got to stop. I'm a 52-year-old man. I'm like, fuck, you were 20 years old last night. And I thought that was the most interesting thing. And they're going back to the same. I'm like, well, they're using that building again. So that fucking building is still there. And I just thought that was so interesting. I love both of those. If you have a chance to watch it, it's Night Watch and then Night Watch 2. You got to read
Electric
subtitles.
Boogaloo.
Yeah, right.
Citizens on Patrol.
Citizens on Patrol.
So, Joe, have you checked out have you watched these Terrifier movies?
Yes, all 3, even the
That's
All
at the
Hallows
Killer
Eve.
Clown.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, no, the third one isn't out yet.
No, but his first appearance is actually in a movie called All Hallows Eve. It was like a what do they call those movies where there's like different stories?
Anthology.
Anthology.
Yeah.
and he's one of them in there. So I watched that
Ah.
too. You can watch them on. It's like on Tubi. Those are
Right.
everywhere.
No. Yeah. There's 1 and 2, and they've made a third one, but it's not.
Well, the third one's being made right now.
Well, it's finished. The reason I asked is because this girl I know in LA is a producer, and she's trying to get the guy that wrote and directed those movies to do this horror movie that she's producing. So I went and checked them out, and I was like, after I watched the second one, I'm kind of like, they're not bad horror movies, but you know nothing about this killer. Like,
Yeah.
any backstory at all, with like Freddy and Jason and
Yeah.
Just a clown that pops up on nowhere.
Yeah.
and
he's
Michael
just-
Myers. You've got all this backstory about who they were, how they became what they became. But this guy is just like, he's just there. You don't know anything about
You
him.
know nothing about him so far, but something.
He's just a
super-
clown. He's there to
Yeah.
amuse you.
Yeah, but something supernatural has to be going on.
Yeah. Well, they cut his head off at the end of the second one.
Yeah,
so,
and then, but it's very weird movies, very ultra violent. So I'm down for that. And
Yeah.
that's what I was hoping with The Boy Kills World, and then it kind of takes a. You'll see.
Well, I'm
for
glad I
yourself.
didn't see it now because I was trying to watch it and I ended up going to see Abigail last week in the theater. And because Boy Kills World was already out of the theater, so that's good. Billy Willie is saying his niece has been watching Tremors. I guess there's a series now. Is that any good? I know nothing about it.
Is there a series? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. They were
Yeah.
decent movies, though.
Wonder
Yeah, I
how
know they
many
made-
original ones are in
Yeah, the
there.
original, like Kevin Bacon one was good.
Yeah, there's Kevin Bacon.
Yeah,
and then
I
think
wonder
that
how many
there's, like,
original actors are in that one, though. The new one.
Probably.
I don't
not,
know.
Not
I'm
Kevin
sure there's
Bacon,
some
that's
fan
for sure.
service.
The only thing I've been watching lately is I've been watching all these lawyers talk about this trial that's going on in Massachusetts, the Karen Reed case, and I find it humorous. And it's amazing. Fred Ward died. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fred
a long
Ward
time
used to
ago.
work out at my gym.
Yeah.
When
same
did
here.
Fred Ward die?
Years ago.
He died a while ago, I thought.
Who's Fred Ward?
He's the other guy in the Tremors movie with Kevin Bacon. They were.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he was also in
I think
Remo
he died
Williams.
2 or 3 years ago.
The
or 2
Remo
years
Mill
ago.
Williams movie.
Hey,
That's
it was
where I
more
know
than
him
that,
from.
Dave.
That is one of
It
the
was
best
more than
movies
that?
ever made.
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Remo Williams. The story continues.
Yeah, Fred was a nice guy. A lot of guys died. A lot of actors died that went to that gym that we used to know.
Oh,
Jimmy
yeah, yeah.
Kahn,
Ray Liotta.
Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. Liotta was just a year or two ago. Right?
Yeah. Dabney Coleman passed.
Wait, who else did you say Jimmy Walker?
Oh,
No.
James Kahn.
Oh.
Dennis Hopper.
Oh, Dennis Hopper. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, are they talking about the series Tremors that came out in 2003? Or is this a
Oh,
new series?
He says he's been He says there's a series now. I have no idea.
now.
No idea.
Yeah, because the
Um,
2003 one had Marsha Strassman in it, Mrs. Carter.
Mrs.
Jimmy
Cat-
Walker has a great joke where he says he lives in a rough neighborhood. The guy stealing his tires got run over by the guy stealing his car. I always love that joke.
Yeah. He,
But
he
anyway,
also,
so I've been. Go ahead.
he also said that the police wrote the first song about the first black astronaut. There's a little black spot on the sun.
oh, shit.
Jimmy Walker was pretty good. So, anyways, if you guys haven't been watching that, I suggest looking up Karen Reed case. And there's a couple of different attorneys that give their spin on it. I thought it was it's very interesting. And
Hang
that's
on for
been
a
about
second.
it. Chad. Yeah, oh yeah. That's the clip that I played was the girl on the stand supposedly imitating the girl that's on trial. Here, I'll play it one more time because I just think her face is fucking hilarious. Gold, folks. Meanwhile,
tells
just so you guys know, to get that clip, I had to go through hours of footage of her testimony because I had no idea where it was. So I'm sitting there like, motherfucker.
You got too
What
much
I do
time
for
on-
you people for a good joke.
And you'll be
And-
seeing it for months to go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God forbid someone named Jen comes in the chat.
Exactly. Although my favorite clip of all lately has been this one.
He's a fag.
You
I
are
fucking love that.
Gandolfini. He came in Circle Bar one night and was trying to buy blow from Adam.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was. I think he was a regular there, wasn't he? He's been there a few times.
I
At
only
least.
saw him once or twice.
Yeah.
But the other guy from that show, the kid that played Christopher, I saw him now and then.
Oh yeah. Michael Imperioli.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's see what else has been going on. I put out a video today in case anyone didn't see. I put out a video called it's a lesson for I'd Really Love to See It Tonight by England Dan and John Ford Coley.
Why is it
And-
England Dan?
Because it's actually Dan Seals. But when he was a kid, I guess he used to do a Beatles impersonation in the accent, and they used to call him England Dan because of it.
Oh, okay.
Because he would do a British accent. I think that's why they called him England Dan. And then in the 80s, he just went by his name, Dan Seals, when he had when he did his country career there. He was great. I mean, him and Jim Seals were supposed to do a record together finally, and then I think Jim Seals passed away while they were working on it. And oh, okay. I was like, you're talking about Melfi. He wrote Dr. Milfy.
Milfy. Dr. Milfy.
Yeah. Too funny. He's a fag. And right after he said that, this interview took place.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Hold on a second here. Ricky Compton, you say you always wished he banged Melfi? Why?
Right, he had a bunch
It's
of
like
hot
sitting
young
there
chicks.
saying to somebody, oh, I always wanted this guy to bang his grandmother. What? There's nothing good about Melfi. Melfi didn't look good I mean, did she look good in Goodfellas?
Who are
Well,
you talking?
I never found her physically attractive.
Who?
But I tell you, when you see her in
forget-
interviews,
what's
her
her name,
personality
Crowbar?
more than makes up for it.
What's her name?
What's her?
Oh, now I got Melfi stuck in my fucking.
Oh,
name.
Lorraine Bracco.
Yeah, Lorraine Bracco.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah,
That is the correct answer. No.
no.
So, I don't know where anyone would sit there and say I wanted Tony to bang Karen or Jennifer Melfi, whatever her name was on The Sopranos. To me, she'll always be Karen. Oh, a real interesting thing about this Karen Reed case is one of the guys in the bar looks at his buddy and says, "Forget about tonight. Forget about tonight."
Yeah, forget about it.
That's what Jimmy says
Maury,
to fucking
poor guy, he didn't even know he was.
Maury. Didn't even know how close he was.
But I like how it sets you up thinking that he escaped that, and then he gets the ice pick. And
Neil Banbury says Karen, aka Lorraine Bracco, had a nice set. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. Well,
There is nothing that is picking up my meter to sit there and say, okay.
she has kind of a goofy face when she was younger. That was the whole thing with me. But like I said, her personality makes up for it, though. You see, her
Well,
in
she had
interviews, she's
eyes
a
like
funny
Liz
person.
Taylor.
Hmm.
And she had an ass like Joe the Garbage Man. Thank you very much, folks. I'm here all week. Try the veal, eat up, tip your waitress. I think that's an old, I forget who did that joke. I think it was Jeffrey Ross, where he does this poem called Enough with the Bread Already. And he says, your eyes are like two pools of water. I want to bathe in them. Your hair is like long straw, and I'd love to run through it. So what's up with your ass? Enough with the bread already.
Yeah.
What was the crappy show Tony's old lady did? Nurse Jackie? That was a flop.
Yeah, that was the show. Nurse Jackie.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. That was my brother. Oh, that's not bad, RL. I don't know if you're watching, but yeah. Picking up my meter. Never heard this expression before. Who said that? Me? Did I say picking up my meter?
I don't know.
Red Shannon, I said, okay, I didn't miss anything. Sorry, that was Rel that was messaging me. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. Lorraine Bracco never did anything for me. I mean, Tony on the show, I would have much rather seen it with Blanca. Was that her name?
Oh, Artie's wife.
No. No, she was all right. Blanca, though, AJ's girlfriend that had the kid.
Oh, the Latino.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She was cute.
Yeah, I mean, seeing AJ with her reminded me of a video I've seen called My Friend's Hot Mom. Joe, where are you on that?
What was that?
You don't know My Friend's Hot Mom, a naughty America piece?
I was reading something on a
I
website.
said, yeah. I was saying that seeing AJ with Blanca on The Sopranos was like watching an episode of My Friend's Hot Mom. With Regan Fox. Anyways, would it have gone over better if I said Corey Chase?
No.
I know you love your Corey.
Corey Chase, Shay Sites, they're all the fucking same.
Shay Sites. Oh, come on. All right, what else has been going on, gentlemen? Anything on the exactly, Hannibal? Anything else has been going on? You know, I've been listening to quite a bit. Is a little bit of Pill lately. Public Image Limited.
Which album?
Well, just different songs. I've been watching a bunch of different videos that they made. I like Johnny Lydon.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only familiar with that one album in '86. I know Pill had a lot of albums. Yep.
I could be wrong and I could be right. That one. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's the one that Steve Vai plays on.
Yeah, on that song Rise. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's on that whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays rhythm.
Yeah, he got fat. And you know, it's so funny because everyone talks about that he is on that song, Rise, but Ryuichi Sakamoto does all the keyboards and fairlights on that record, and that guy's a genius. He passed away, I think, last year or 2 years ago, but I'm a huge Ryuichi Sakamoto fan. He was also in a movie called Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence with David Bowie. Anyone ever see that movie?
I know what it's about, but I never saw it.
And he did the music for the film.
Did you ever see The Hunger?
Long
David Bowie.
time ago.
Yes. And then I have to ask, why is he gay?
Why is he gay?
What I find interesting, a lot of 80s bands will play summer festivals
Catherine
and
Deneuve,
carnivals,
isn't
but the 90s bands have dropped off the face of the earth. Well, I just think that the 80s is right now going through a resurgence where the 90s bands, I mean, are still kind of out there doing it. I think more of the 90s stuff had longevity. Like, you know what I mean? Like Soundgarden. You're not going to see Soundgarden playing anywhere. He's dead. Alice in Chains, I don't think you're going to see playing anywhere.
Oh, Jerry Cantrell's still out there touring.
Yeah, but they never stopped. I'm saying, but like a lot of these 80s bands, that music faded away for a long time. And so now they're kind of bringing it back. And so you see these 80s festivals. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that the kids that grew up in the 80s listening to that music, their kids are now grown.
Mm-hmm.
And so now they can go back out and see those bands again as if they, you know, their kids are in college and they're going out there going, I'm going to go see Men Without Hats. No, I'm joking, folks. Nobody's saying that.
I don't think they have talent.
Hey, Joe, you're in Florida, right?
Yes.
What city?
Orlando.
Oh, dude. This Friday, Buckethead tickets go on sale, and he's playing Orlando.
Do not go near that. You got to see the fucking bullshit going on Reddit because of that.
What?
But it's not Buckethead. Buckethead is teamed up with this female singer that she can't even speak in key, and people have been posting videos from the concerts and like saying Buckethead's like an opening, so you get him for the first like 40 minutes, and then you get her with him for the next 2 hours. He's like her backup band. You got to see some of the live clips they're showing. It's fucking horrendous.
Was he torn with Yoko Ono?
He probably got a taste of pussy and lost his mind. It happens.
Yeah, he's banging her, obviously.
But holy
man.
shit. I'm like, you know what? Just team up with Viggo Mortensen and let Viggo read bad poetry while you play again.
Viggo.
I only say he's banging her because she's terrible. If she were good, you'd be like, oh, they're playing together because she's good. But she's terrible.
Fucking all. Just go. If you go to Buckethead Pikes on Bandcamp, you could always listen to the songs free, and you'll see the ones with her. And it's like, because whenever he releases an album, like, oh, let me, because sometimes his album is just one song, and you listen to it. But oh my god, when it's with her,
what's her name?
Madeline Surreal.
Yeah, I think that's her. Yeah.
Damn, man, because he's playing Fort Lauderdale the next day too. So I was going to go.
Well, go watch the first 40 minutes, and when she comes on stage,
I'm sure he'll do all of the shit he's known for in that first hour or so.
All right.
But when she comes out, because there's concert reviews and people showing their own videos on Reddit, and they're saying, "Oh man, I see Buckethead all the time. Every time he's in town, this is the one time I want to forget a concert."
Okay, so you're not going to go?
No.
Now I almost think you have to go.
Oh my God, she's horrible looking.
Well, I was going to say, because before I heard this, I was considering going up there to Orlando and seeing him twice, but now I don't.
Hey, Billy Willie's asking, what's your take on the Lou Graham feud with Foreigner? First of all, let me just say a few things. Lou Graham, I have been agreeing and siding with him since Foreigner 4, because I think Foreigner 4 was a mistake. They should have never gotten rid of the main group. They should have kept it. And Mick Jones just wanted to make a pop band and have it light and fluffy, and that sucks. And to me, Lou Graham's part of the band, and the guy that's in the band now, it's a karaoke version of the band. I don't care either way. Like, I don't think Lou Graham really cares either way. Well, I'll tell you what I think's absurd is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know why anyone gives a shit when somebody inducts somebody to the Hall of Fame. It's just a group of douchebags. Who cares? Oh, you got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Who cares? So some dickhead tells me that I'm good enough in their eyes. Fuck them. Why would anybody care? I don't know. I do not understand the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I finally came across that clip you always talk about. I sent it the other day. Are you so excited to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Not as much as you are.
Obviously, not as much as you are.
Well, how great is that? He looks like he could give a shit. In the Hall of Fame, it's like, did you ever see Johnny Rotten when they got inducted, the Sex Pistols, and they were like, fuck off. Yeah. The Sex Pistols were right about a lot of stuff. Like, for instance, she was a girl from Birmingham, and she just had an abortion. Buddies, I'm not an animal. No, I'm telling you, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's a fucking joke. Honestly, when people sit there and tell me about it, I'm like, who gives a shit? What do you care? Ooh, this club called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like that has any merit?
Well, not to mention the fact that they start putting in people who are in, I don't know, rap and
yeah, it's just nonsense. Yeah, because they just want money, and it's just a stupid fucking group of people. Let me tell you, if a meteor ever comes down to destroy this planet, I vote that meteor gets sent right down into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame first. Let that be ground zero. These people are shitheads.
Yeah.
Or
an
intergalactic killer spider could land in there.
Like, I don't know if Zeppelin's in the Hall of Fame. I'm assuming, but let's say they weren't. Would you give a shit? Are they one of the greatest rock and roll bands of all time? Do I need these whiny little fucking cunts telling me this band is worthy because we put them in the Hall of Fame? Go fuck yourself. It's not like this is baseball and you're part of the organization. You aren't even part of the organization. You're just a group of fucking shitheads on the side.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Of, Intergalactic Spider or whatever. I saw that movie Spaceman too with Adam Sandler.
I would never watch that movie. You couldn't pay me to watch that movie. I saw the clip for it. and I'm like, somebody, I would have to hang myself. Like somebody would have to say, hey, listen, Dave, we're giving you the electric chair. Anything you want to do for 2 hours before you die? Yeah, let me watch Spaceman with Adam Sandler. It looked fucking depressing and boring.
It is depressing.
And boring.
I mean, I thought the intergalactic space fighter was pretty cool. Apparently, that's popular these days.
Yeah, it's stupidity. But going back to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, these are the same fucking idiots that have to slam down your throat that Bob Dylan is talented. Bob Dylan's one of the greatest songwriters of our time. Well, how come he hasn't written a good song then? What am I forgetting here? Oh, you don't like Hendrix' song? I mean, honestly, All Along the Watchtower. Can you name a song on Zeppelin 4 worse than that? I can't. Zeppelin 2? Any Zeppelin song I'll take over All Along the Watchtower. I find the song boring. I don't care. Oh, like a Rolling Stone. Okay, so you're naming 2 songs that are okay. And that's your argument for he's the greatest songwriter. Stevie Wonder shits better melodies than that.
After Taco Tuesday.
I'm sorry. I just don't get it. But it's the same type of people that tell you, like, oh, he's so great. And, it's like they always come up with these things of like, they even used to say Elvis Costello is one of the greatest songwriters. He's a great songwriter. One of the greatest? I don't know about that. He's put a ton of records out like Prince, and a lot of them are bad. Some of them are very good to great.
Well, a lot of them Nick Lowe helped with too, right?
I'm just saying but I mean, not a lot of them, but some of them in the early days, Nick Lowe. But I'm just saying, if you think about it, I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love Elvis Costello. I wouldn't say he's one of the greatest songwriters of all time. I'd say he's clever. And I'd say this year's Model's a fantastic, fucking perfect album. But I wouldn't go on and say fucking half the albums in the 80s, Imperial Bedroom and so on, I could stand. I thought Get Happy is a double album, and that's okay at best. But I mean, I just think these people, it's like, oh, it's so great. It's Bob Dylan is amazing. Tom Petty's one of the greatest. Tom Petty's one of the greatest. I think his first.
He's better than Dylan.
Tom Petty's third and fourth album, which is Damn the Torpedoes and The Waiting, are better than anything Dylan ever did. Better than anything Dylan ever did.
Hard Promises, you mean?
Right, what I say, The Waiting, Hard Promises, and Damn the Torpedoes. Those 2 albums, I would say every song you could take would destroy anything Dylan ever did.
Yeah, it's basically his greatest hits, without a couple songs.
But later, when he started doing She's a Good Girl, Crazy, but fucking shoot me. I hate that stuff. It's boring. Boring. Take American Girl over that, and I don't want to hear that song ever again. I would take Breakdown over any of those slow. You're jamming me. Sorry. I like him. Don't get me wrong. I think he's fantastic. But the whole career, let's get it into control here, shall we?
What album is I Need to Know on?
The second one.
Second one.
I forget what the name of that album is called. I can see that it's got that bluish hue on it. But it's the second album. 77 or 78 it came out. All right, that's my rant about fucking Bob Dylan and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame anyways. Fuck them.
Absolutely.
The Plastic Drum Beat songs, I don't know what that is. You Got Lucky is on a good album. That's on the it's on the album after Hard Promises, and it's got the song There's Been a Change. There's been a change of heart. What's the name of that album?
My favorite Tom Petty song.
What is?
You Got Lucky.
Yeah, what is the name of that album though? It's
I don't.
Change
I
Your
don't
Heart.
know.
It was,
Forget.
I can
can see
picture
the-
the album. There's a
it's
picture of
red.
Telecast.
I can. Oh, yeah. Don't Come Around Here No More was written by Dave Stewart, though, wasn't it? With him, the guy from the Eurythmics wrote that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got lucky. What the hell's the name of that record?
I'm looking.
Blanking on it.
Long After Dark.
Long After Dark, 100%. It's got the red album cover. Yeah, it's after that I don't like them. The Don't Come Around Here No More. I mean,
That was so
honestly,
relaxing.
that has nostalgic for me because it was like my senior year of high school when that song was, or junior year when that song was on nonstop. You got lucky. I think I was a freshman. Speaking of freshmen, when I was young, I knew everything. She a punk who rarely ever took advice. You guys know that song, The Freshman?
Oh yeah.
We were nearly freshmen. Cold Roses says the plastic drum beat songs are awful. I agree. What are the plastic drum beat songs? Yeah. What was the name of that band? The Verve,
Uh-huh.
right? Because the Verve Pipe was the one that did Woman in Love is your favorite, Petty?
Yeah.
She
I love that
laughed
song.
in my face, told me goodbye. That first of all, that side one of Hard Promises is a tough album to beat. Side one is
Waiting.
fucking great. There's the Verb and the Verb Pipe did the Bittersweet Symphony that got sued by Decca. Decca, the record label, folks, not Decca Durabolin, or however you pronounce it, the steroid.
And what was the grounds?
All right, he sampled. So what happened was they went to Mick Jagger and Richards, and they asked if they could use a sample of The Last Time from this guy Andrew Goldman, who did a if you look up The Last Time by Andrew Goldman, I think his name is Andrew Gold something. It was an orchestra version of The Last Time. And so they said, yeah, but you still, but what they didn't realize is now you've got permission from the publisher. You then have to go to who owns the master if you're going to sample it. And so they stole the master. They just sampled it. And the Decca, the label who owns it, was like, They said, I can't go for that. Oh, no can do. And then Hall & Oates sued them.
So what part of the song was sampled?
Really? Oh, yeah. I'll send you someone look up the link. Hold on. I'll show you where it is. Give me 1 second. I'll put the link in the chat. I'll put the link for it. It's The Last Time. Andrew Oldham is the name of the guy. And it's in the chat right now. Will it fit? There it is. So if you go listen to that, about a minute in, it's full on where they sampled from.
Well, the song starts with that melody, though, doesn't it?
And you play the beginning, yeah, they take samples from main parts, but the main part of the song will happen about a minute in when it goes.
Okay.
All the instruments are playing. And all
yeah, because the first part's all just like birds and shit and all kinds.
Yeah, it's just the part of like the. It's like broken up the parts, and then you'll hear it in there. But that's the original.
Yeah, I know, and then it all comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bittersweet symphony. What's going on with Hall & Oates? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Hall & Oates. Apparently they're still fighting. I don't know. I honestly don't care. It almost seems like they're trying to bring relevance back to themselves. It's like, guys, the 70s up to like 82 was the Hall & Oates era that I can stomach. After 82, when they're doing like Family Man. He's a family man. Or oh, here she comes. Oh my God.
Well,
So,
Family
they
Man,
haven't-
that was a Mike Oldfield song. The guy that did
She
the
said,
Exorcist.
leave me alone. I'm a family man. And here's an interview with Daryl Hall after they did Maneater.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
I like
She
Family
only
Man.
comes out at night. I
I didn't like Maneater, but I liked Family Man.
Oh, they were both terrible.
Ah,
I thought
I
the
like
last good songs they came out with were the two songs for Rock and Soul Part 1, which was Adult Education.
I'm out of
The
touch.
student body got a bad reputation. Oh, yeah.
You're
yeah.
not going to say out of touch, are you? I'm out.
Yeah, I
of
like Out of Touch.
I'm out.
I never liked anything they did.
What's that? Oh, you didn't?
I like- I
used
like
to like
Sarah
What I
Smile.
Want You Got really doesn't matter. METHODOF. Method of Love is great. I'll just say the gay stuff starts with Family Man and Maneater.
It's all gay.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Kiss
You
on my
are
list.
gay.
There is nothing better than driving a Harley
gay.
down the street,
You are gay.
listening
Like
to
Hall &
fucking
Oates,
Kiss on
you
My
are gay.
List, cranking on the radio, pulling up next to car.
You're a
Fucking
rich
shit,
girl.
they- Fucking Hall & Oates.
No, I like some Hall & Oates.
Nah.
That was never.
Kiss on My List.
No,
I'm trying to
me.
think what else. Pulling up to a car, listening to Private Eyes at full blast.
Oh yeah.
You play with words. You play with right.
Yeah.
It's gold.
She's
Gold.
gone.
It's not-
That was their first song.
Oh, really? That was
From-
before Sarah Smile?
Yeah, well, She's Gone originally was released on the album American Luncheonette, which I think is 73, and 75 was Sarah Smile.
Thank you,
And then
Ricky.
but then they re-released She's Gone in 76 because they thought it would do better now that they had some radio play.
Hey, Paige
What
wants
is
to-
Matt's
that's
musical
sick.
guilty pleasure? I have no guilt in any of my pleasures. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
guilty about liking Hall & Oates. I know they're gay.
She likes the Weather Girls.
I don't even know.
Listen, I told you right away. I think Barry Gibb, fucking the Bee Gees, and Barbara Streisand guilty. I'll listen to that. I'll listen to fucking Neil Diamond, the jazz singer, all day with reckless abandon.
I would listen to Bee Gees just because I grew up hearing it on
Oh,
radio,
it's so good.
and it's so nostalgic that it's like, oh, I remember this shit, you know. But
If anybody plays Fortnite in the chat, you'll know that when I play the game with RL, I'll always sit there and go, in the eye of the storm, in the eye of the storm, far, we've been traveling far. Needless to say, he always says, shut the fuck up and load up.
yeah, they pack.
Shut the
stadiums.
fuck up and find bandages for health.
There's all kinds of shit that packs stadiums. It's like, well, they pack stadiums back in the day, that's for sure. Well, yeah, so does Beyonce.
I'll tell you who I liked as a youth, which would be a guilty pleasure. Unfortunately,
A Ute?
I don't. A Ute. Unfortunately, I can't stand him anymore. Is Barry Manilow. If you listen to those records, because we've played Weekend in New England a few times just as a goof in Mandy, just as a goof because people ask for it. And you ever hear
Not
Weekend in New
Copacabana?
England? Do you know Weekend in New England? Last night I said goodbye.
Yes.
Now it seems years. If you sing the song to yourself, you can sing it in perfect time. Then you listen to his version of, now this is the best take they could get from him. And he's like, so out of time, rushing. He's like, last night I said goodbye. Now it seems years. I'm like, what the fuck? It's not how I remember it. It's not in time. It's not good. The guy's terrible.
Oh, Barry. He really gets off on Barry.
He's horrible. Taylor Swift is now a billionaire. Yeah, they're cramming that stuff down people. I mean, the radio business is a joke because it's when we were kids, the radio people were like, well, we'll try these people out. Who knows if it's good? There's a whole Frank Zappa thing about that. Now everyone thinks they know, and now they just push garbage, and it sucks.
Yeah,
and that's why so many kids love their parents' music. And you see young kids loving like Steely Dan and yacht rock. When we were kids, if my parents ever played 50s music, which was their era of music, I was always like, I hate the fucking 50s.
Yeah.
If I grew up in the 50s, I would have been a Sinatra guy and a jazz guy. I would have been listening to the Blue Note guys, Miles Davis. I find that's the only, like, the rock and roll stuff just fucking Rochambeau me. Awful. Now today's kids, all they're doing is they're going to their parents' music. I mean, I remember my niece when she heard I was messing around on the bass playing Blame It on the Sunshine. And she started singing right along. She knew every lyric. You loved it. Yeah, I hated my parents' music. My parents, and so I think that has a lot to do with listening to what your parents listen. My parents love like Andy Williams.
Same
Andy
here.
Williams.
Andy Williams.
What?
Yeah. My mom had some Andy Williams albums.
Oh, horrendous.
Yeah.
My
Moon
mother
River.
liked Elvis.
No, my mother didn't like Elvis. Like, they weren't into that. Now, songs that we listened to growing up that I do love, Me and Mrs. Jones, Show and Tell, but that was
My
on the
mother liked
radio.
that, too.
That was on the radio. But if my parents got control of the station they wanted to hear, I'd be listening to the Platters, and I fucking hate the
That
Platters.
was one of my father's favorite groups. He liked Mario Lanza and he loved the Platters.
Heavenly shades of night are falling.
Well, I don't
Somebody
like
shoot
groups, but
me.
I kind of like it. I like a few songs from
I
Smoke
can't
Gets
take
in
it.
Your Eyes.
Da, 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 da. I'd rather listen to the Drifters, which I think is more 60s, the Clyde McFadden Drifters. I just didn't like it. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Oh, yeah, my mother loved Johnny Mathis.
Then everyone found out he was gay.
Chances are that you wear that silly grin the moment I bend you over in a glory hole. Those are not the actual lyrics, folks.
Yeah, it's hard to bend over a glory hole.
T-Boys, Nelson Muntz loved Andy Williams.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to do it. Then second encore, bam, Moon River. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny Mathis. Oh my God. He's another guy. Like, I didn't really like Johnny Mathis stuff till the 80s when he was like, I bet we've been together for a billion. Right? It was, what will we do, baby? With that, was that Family Ties theme?
Yeah.
Because it was him and Denise Williams who also had the hit, Too Much, Too Little, Too Late to Fall in Love Again. Too much, too little, too late. I love that stuff. Although I didn't mind, what was that, Misty? I liked Misty. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten in a glory hole. Did we mention he was gay?
He is gay.
Oh, well, every time I try to get the guys in AM station to do, I was done in, what's that song?
Sure Knows
Sure
Something.
Knows Something. And I'm always saying derogatory lyrics about in a glory hole. And we just can't do the song without laughing 2 seconds in, so we don't do it.
Yeah. So, Dave, I saw a post today, and it's from Retro TV, and it had cast photos of, I think it was like 5 or 6 TV shows, and everyone was in black and white that was dead, and there was one person in color, and that's the only surviving member of that cast. So, if I give you the show, do you think you'll know who all the surviving people are?
I will.
I'm
Yes.
sure you will. Okay, Laverne and Shirley. Who's the only surviving cast member?
Michael McKean.
Correct.
Did
Gilligan's
Squiggy die?
Island. David
Swiggy
Lindley
did
died?
die.
A couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
David Lindley died. Yeah,
Yeah.
David
Lander.
Lander.
Yeah, David L. Lander. Okay.
That's right. The great Ragu died too.
Eddie Mecca.
The big
Hello,
Ragu.
Cheryl. My
Big
favorite is
Ragu.
"Hello, Cheryl."
Yeah.
What's her
Hello.
name? Played
Squiggy.
Irene
Hello,
Lorenzo and
Cheryl.
Archie Bunker.
Hello.
Amy
Okay, go
Garrett.
on.
Oh, wow.
Okay. The next one would be, was it? Oh, Gilligan's Island.
Ginger's the wife.
Yep. She's the only one.
Tina Louise.
Tina Louise is alive. Is Dawn Wells died?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
died.
she
A couple of
she
years
died.
ago.
Yeah.
Next is Three's Company.
That would
Jenny
be
Lee
Joyce
Harrison.
DeWitt.
Yep.
Jenny
Yep,
Lee
she's-
Harrison, Joyce DeWitt.
Well, Jenny Lee Harrison's not original
Well,
cast.
she's not
I thought he
original.
meant original cast.
Oh.
No, I am. I'm only original cast. The
yeah.
next one
So
is-
Joyce DeWitt. Hold on, Richard
about-
Klein's dead?
I was just gonna say Richard Klein too is.
Mhm.
He did?
Well,
When
I'm
did
pretty
Richard
sure.
Klein die?
I don't know. Well, no, I don't think he's considered main cast either. It was just the
Oh,
Ropers,
okay.
the Ropers, and the three. Suzanne. Somers
Audra
supposed to-
Lindley died. Norman Fell died.
Yep,
Yeah, Norman Fell.
and then John Ritter and Suzanne
Yeah.
Summers. I don't know.
Go on.
The next one would be the Addams Family.
John Aston.
Yeah.
Are you looking it up on the computer?
No,
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 he's
I know
only
the show.
80-something
Carolyn
years
Jones.
I didn't know he
Carolyn
was still alive.
there was-
Yeah. He outlived
Well, by
both the
saying this
kids.
show, you have to assume everyone's died. I think Wednesday did a drug overdose, didn't she?
Yeah,
No,
she
no,
died like a year or two ago.
no. Yeah, she just died recently.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like in the last couple of years, I think.
And
Then
Pugsley went up when he was drinking from the chocolate river.
Augustus.
Thank you. That's a
Yeah.
Willy Wonka reference. Go on.
I think there might be one more. What was it?
How about the
The
monsters?
Monsters.
Eddie.
Yeah, I was just thinking the Monsters.
No, there's Marilyn.
Well, Pat Priest is still
Pat
alive,
Priest
I
is
think.
still.
Yeah.
God, I'm thinking there was one more, but it's not popping into my head.
The Regal Beagle is based on a bar in Santa Monica called Shay J. And Shay J is still there as far as I know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that was
Yeah.
all of them.
All right.
No, All in the
Oh
Family.
no, different
It's
strokes.
Gloria and
Oh, Different Strokes is going to be
Willis.
Todd
Todd
Bridges.
Bridges.
Yep. That was it. That was the other one.
Yeah, because Dana Plato died.
Gary Coleman died, and the other two were fucking old. So there's-
Someone said
Conrad
Gary
Danes.
Coleman died, but I could have sworn I seen him on TV recently singing "You've Got a Fast Car."
Oh, geez. You should stop.
Are you telling me Tracy Chapman doesn't look like Gary Coleman? She looks
except she's taller.
Alice in Chains, sure. I know a bunch of Alice in Chains. I have all their records. I know all their songs. All the gals and the posters from the 70s
Family
are gone.
Affair. Johnny Whitaker. Johnny Whitaker's probably. Oh wait, the sister is still alive too.
From what?
Sissy.
From Family Affairs.
Oh,
Sissy
okay.
is still alive. Absolutely.
Yeah, Sissy's alive. Johnny Whitaker's still alive.
Yeah.
Sebastian Cabot died, I think, in 1980, right before going on tour with Led Zeppelin.
Peter Grant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know how to play those tunes. I really haven't thought about doing a lesson on any of this stuff, just because I think it's really simple. Leave it to Beaver. I think everyone's gone now.
No,
No.
Jerry Mathers is still alive.
Jerry
Tony
Mathers
Howe
Mathers
died.
is- Tony
Everyone else-
Dow is dead.
Yeah, but that was recent.
Eddie
Yeah.
Haskell's dead. Lumpy's dead.
What
Richard-
about Fred Rutherford? Is he alive?
John, Fred Deacon.
Richard Deacon.
Richard Deacon. That's it.
Yeah, he's been
John
dead
Deacon.
for years.
The guy that played Richard is still alive. On
Richard.
Beaver.
Yeah.
His friend Richard on Beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dark Haired Kid.
Yeah, his real name.
That
is
was
Rick
before
Correll.
Whitey and friggin' and what was his fat friend there?
Don't remember.
All the girls in posters from the 70s are gone. I don't know about that. Is Susan Anton dead?
Cheryl
Is,
Teagues is still
Heather
alive.
Thomas is not dead.
She
Well, that's
looks it.
80s more. The
That's-
70s girls
Cheryl
would
Oh,
be
70s, yeah. Farrah Fawcett, yeah, dead.
Farrah Fawcett, Bo Derek,
Raquel
alive.
Welch is dead.
Wait, was Fall Guy in the 80s? I thought that was
Yes,
in this-
early 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching that tonight. The new-
Boy, I saw that.
She was also in Zapped.
Yeah, she was hot, man.
It's a
did a movie.
Deadpool Billy Willie.
The movie, I saw the poster and it's like, who is it? Who's that fag who's always in all the shit?
Yeah, Ricky Lumpy was Wally's friend. I was thinking a little fat kid that was.
Ryan Gosling is the Fall Guy, and the chick they got to play the Heather Thomas part can't hold a fucking candle to her.
Yeah, I know the name of the
they
girl
should
that
have
plays
redone it.
Yeah,
Mr. Kincaid, that's Dave Madden.
Emily Blunt.
Okay.
yeah, she's nothing.
Yeah, she
near.
looks. Oh my god, she really.
Yeah,
She's horrendous.
it's ridiculous.
But Susan Anton is still alive, isn't she?
As far as I know,
Yeah, I think so.
Morgan Fairchild. Yeah, she's my wife.
That's the ticket.
Yeah,
Morgan Fairchild. What was
Yeah,
the movie?
she's still alive.
Shouldn't she do a movie with Andrew Stevens?
probably.
Why is
And Andrew Stevens'
on?
mother was Stella Stevens, right?
Yeah.
Which was Bob Kullock's girlfriend.
Fuck if I know.
I think was Bob Kullock and Stella Stevens in a relationship for years. I could have sworn that's who it was.
I don't know, Dave.
Because I believe he reached out to Andrew Stevens and said, "Hey, Andrew, is it okay? I'm banging your mom."
My other car is your mom. Parker Stevens died young. Who's Parker Stevens?
Parker
Sounds
Stevenson?
familiar. Says
No.
Stevens.
No, I don't know who Parker Stevens is. But
I don't either.
anyone look up Bruce Kulick and tell me if it was Stella Stevens who he was dating? Come on, Krill.
Hang on.
Do your
Dabney
job,
Coleman.
motherfucker.
Yeah, come on. This is like he's supposed to be doing the Fred job, like
Bruce
Stern.
McCullough? No, that's a guy from Kids in the Hall.
Larry
Larry
was
was-
Beaver's chubby buddy.
How do you spell name? Bruce Kulick?
Kullick, Kulick.
Oh,
I thought it was Culloch.
wait, Bruce Kulick from friggin' Kiss?
Bob Kulick, his brother.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, the guy that played the solo on
Yeah.
All American Man.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say?
Bob Kulick. What are we trying to figure out about him? We went from like Heather Thomas.
He was
to,
banging Stella Stevens. Isn't that Andrew Stevens' mother? Am I right about that?
Okay, Bob Kulick, Stella Stevens.
Who was the illegitimate little?
Yeah, brother's longtime partner. Yeah, Stella Stevens.
He's banging Andrew Stevens' mother.
What?
All right, who was hotter? I Dream of Jeannie or Bewitched?
I dream.
I
of Jeannie.
dream. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love them both, but I love Barbara Eden more.
Barbara.
Barbara Eden definitely had the longevity and the beauty.
Eden.
Oh yeah.
Elizabeth Montgomery looked very good young,
Mm-hmm.
far from good as she got older.
Yeah. Did you ever see her in the old? There was an old Twilight Zone episode where it was her.
Oh yeah,
and,
she
Oh.
Charles Bronson.
Charles Bronson. She
Absolutely,
was,
that's
she
He
was
was a Russian.
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
yeah,
Especially
Absolutely.
with the running makeup and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a hot look.
Yeah. That reminds me of the one that Jack Warden was in when he's in the prison planet
Yeah.
and he
With-
builds the
with Ted
mechanical
Knight.
girl. What is it?
And Ted Knight is in that too.
Well,
He
he-
plays one of the.
Oh, I don't know. It's him and the girl. The girl is the
Yeah, well, that's
he built
Jack
the
Warden
robot.
and the girl, but the two guys
Yeah.
that come to that's
And he says to the guy, "Gambling is illegal at Bushwood."
Did you ever see the movie The Seven Faces of Dr. Lau?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's a Tony Randall movie, but Barbara Eden was in that way before Jeannie, and she was just
Yeah.
smoking.
Tony Randall. The password is flaming. You actor. You. That's a great Family Guy bit. Interesting. So no, the only Tony Randall thing I knew was the what's it called? The Odd Couple.
Uh-huh.
And then seeing him on shows like Password.
Oh, no. Yeah, this is a really old movie it was in the
I
60s.
just heard
Well, I
the other
remember
day,
that
and this
used
is
to be in
very
my horror
shocking.
magazines.
Did you guys know that Paul Lind was gay?
Mildly.
Are you guys very much against Scrappy Doo in the Scooby Doo series?
Piece of shit.
But I do love Lenny Weinrib. The guy who voiced Scrappy was the voice of Time for Timer. When you get up and go, must have got up and went.
Wait,
A hanker
Weinrib?
for a hunk of cheese.
Is he related to Geddy Lee?
I'm sure in some respect. Yeah, Lenny Weinrib and
Yeah.
Gary Weinrib. All right, Joe, what do you got for a let's pull a list out somewhere.
I don't have any lists. What kind of list do you want?
How about the best-selling female models posters from the 70s?
Well, that's
You're gonna make him set up, dude.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't sit up.
The remote is, the fucking thing must have fallen
And I can't
because
get
my
up.
keyboard is over there, so I can't type.
Oh, Velma is a person of color in the new Scooby-Doo. Yeah, but I believe in some of the Scooby-Doos, Mindy Cohn had taken over as Velma.
Oh God, God save
And you
us.
guys know Mindy Cohn as Natalie from The Facts of Life.
I can't believe how much shit they're gonna try to cram down your throat.
Oh, it's insane.
We're gonna remake everything and make everyone black.
Right.
No, the Pandaverse.
Fuck that. They'll just eat it in the pants, man. I mean, they'll eat it in the wallet because all these fucking woke movies are just bombing left and right.
It's in the Punjab. Raquel Welch.
Well, here's a list of our top 10 hottest posters of the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
But
get
without
Farrah
pictures, is
Fawcett
it
and
really?
Harry Connick.
Well, I could. You give us the initials of the
All right.
person in question, and
All
we'll
right.
guess who it is.
Coming at number 10, CT.
Cheryl Teagues.
Cheryl Teagues.
Yep. Good.
Ooh, that's a nice poster. Coming in at number 9, ON-J.
Olivia Newton-John
Yeah,
Wow, I didn't know she had a poster.
that's a cute poster. Coming in
is
at number
she wearing the physical headband?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Coming in at number 8, LA.
L.A. Hold on, let me get Krell back in here.
I'll give you a hint from another movie that's kind of like a 6 degrees of separation.
Okay.
Try to make it a little more sexy.
Is that
Bonnie
Arnold
Anderson.
Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
You got it. You got it. Did you get the movie reference I was given though?
Yeah, that's Boogie Nights, right?
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
number
you were
7.
gonna make it like Bert and Lonnie,
Yeah.
Woody and Mia,
Yeah.
Donald and Ivana. Okay, go
You're
on.
gonna come into my house?
Tell me it's video and not film. The greatest.
Greatest movie ever made.
Oh, it's
Coming-
fantastic.
Coming in at number 7, LC. I love this woman. Oh my God, it's a great poster.
LC is Linda
Carter.
Carter.
Got it.
Yep.
Coming in at number 6, CL.
CL.
Now, what's the question now? Their initials
Best,
are
best
Hottest posters from the 70s and 80s.
hot chick poster.
Cheryl
Cheryl
Ladd.
Ladd is CL.
Coming at number 5, HT. Ooh,
Heather
love
Thomas.
That poster. Yeah.
Yep.
That was on my wall.
That pink bikini where she's holding it out with her thumb is like,
Yeah, that's the poster. Coming in at number 4, CB.
CB.
Cock and
Charlene
balls.
Benton. Charlene Hilton. Oh, Charlene
Catherine
CB.
Bach.
Catherine Bach, yeah.
No,
No.
but Catherine
Dukes of
Bach was
Hazzard.
hot.
Yeah.
CB, one of the biggest swimsuit models back then ever.
Oh, Christy Brinkley.
Christy Brinkley.
Mhm.
Coming in at number 3, CB.
Christy Brinkley.
No,
Catherine
Bach.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 2, BD.
Oh, Derek.
Derek.
Biggest.
And then
thickest.
Farrah Fawcett's going to be number
FF.
1.
Coming in at number 1, FF. Farrah
Okay, so
Fawcett.
here's the problem. I think TR should be in this list.
TR?
TR, Tanya Roberts.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
She had a great poster when she first got on the Charlie's Angels. Also,
Anyone notice that all Charlie's Angels? Well, Jacqueline Smith didn't have one.
I was
Yeah.
trying to think of what the other girl's name was on the show as a joke.
And then, oh yeah, and then who was the third one?
Sandy
Jackson.
Duncan had a really nice poster.
Oh, my God.
In her Peter Pan outfit
Eating Triscuits.
with their glass eye out.
Oh, for the love of Christ. Oh, Shelley Hack. What was the other girl's name on that show? Jacqueline Smith.
Farrah Fawcett and
And what's the other one?
Kate Jackson.
Jackson.
Kate Jackson, who played Sabrina.
yeah.
She was in that show, The Rookies, with Michael.
And by the way, I have a thing about the list that Joe just had. The amount of people who also voted for Kate Jackson was 0.
Yeah, Suzanne Summers was not on the list.
Well, I don't think she had a poster. Did Suzanne Summers have a poster?
I'm sure she did.
All those
And
chicks in that era.
also, what about, is it Nancy Cameron? She had a good poster. And so did
Who is that? Nancy Cameron.
so did Candy Loving.
Candy
For some
Cameron.
reason on my Facebook, and I don't know how this happened, I keep getting these things. Who's hotter, Nancy Cameron or Candy Loving? I think Candy Loving was the January Playboy bunny from 1979, and Nancy Cameron's like January of 76 or something.
How about Joanne Cameron, the chick that played Isis?
Oh, she was hot.
Oh yeah, wicked.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
also
Christy,
in that Spider-Man Web of
Yeah.
that low budget fucking movie. She was in the
Web of Doom.
Web
That
of
was a
Doom.
TV
Was that what it was
series.
called?
That was
Yeah, but it was actually a Spider-Man movie though. Web of
well, they made this. They took the
yeah.
TV show and made
the
it.
Chinese Web, I think it was.
Yeah, Chinese Web.
Christy McNichol's poster was a very
Oh,
popular
God.
poster at stores that sold Birkenstocks. Adrienne Barbeau. I don't know if that.
I liked her. She looked like a cat. I like that.
She's not poster worthy.
I didn't
You ever
like
seen
when
the
she
rat?
got
Tell him
the
to call
frizzy.
you Billy.
I didn't like the frizzy perm hair she got. I like when she had the natural.
Exactly.
Curl,
Yes. No, she was hot when she didn't have that perm, but she had a nice body.
Tell him to call
Oh,
you
yeah.
Billy.
What is it?
Oh,
You
Creep
remember
Show.
from Creep Show?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Favorite
Yeah.
movie.
Tell him to call you Billy.
You bitch.
Was Creep Show the one with the Crypt Keeper?
No,
No,
that's,
Tales from the
that's
Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, that's Tales from the Crypt. How do they predict what fucking Steve Howard looked like as an old man? They nailed it. Tiger Beat covers.
Oh, Jesus.
Tiger Beat.
Your Sean
Cream.
Cassidy's.
Your
Your Parker
Leif-
Lewis Stevenson's.
Your Leif Garrett.
Teen Beat.
Parker
Tiger
Stevenson,
Beat.
whatever
Teen
his name
Steve?
was. Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Who was the other
Holbrook.
guy?
The other hard
Christy
boy.
Mc-
Fritz
McNichol.
Weaver.
Christy McNichol and Marie Osmond back in the day. You're actually going
Mar-
to put Christy McNichol in an actual woman.
Marie
Together.
Osmond was cute.
Yeah, she was. Christy
really
McNichol, however, was not. I would rather bang Scott Baio.
Oh God.
A young Scott Baio. Let me just say, if you guys ever watched Battle of the Network Stars,
Always.
Of course.
nothing better than the way Cosell tries to sell it. A young Scott Baio and Gabe Kaplan are discussing the tug of war. It's fucking gold. Linda Carter is getting up on the fucking board to dive.
And the whole country had an erection,
Yeah.
Oh,
including my father. My father loved Linda Carter.
No, thank you for letting us know what got your father erect.
Hey, Dad, put that thing away.
It wasn't Mom.
We're trying to eat here.
Christ.
I hate
Yeah,
sad.
that's
kids.
Polly Holiday, not Linda Carter. You're watching Alice.
Yeah. Can't my grits.
Polly Holiday. What else you got, Joe? Anything?
Ah, fuck! I just sat back. Shit. Motherfucker.
Oh, I thought you were looking
What
for
is this
something else.
Laying down on the
Well, what do you? What kind of list do you want?
Let's see. Or what do you guys want to list on tonight?
Let's
How about
do, let's do something to do with TV.
Top 10. Wait, top.
How about top 10 game shows of all time?
Jeopardy's up there for me.
Who was the guy in? Was it Lyle Wagner? That was the guy in Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Yeah. Played Steve
Fresh off
Trevor.
the stint with the Carol Burnett show.
He also started Star Wagons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As in Wagner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Carol Burnett show. Remember that? Remember, you ever watch that and see how Harvey Korman cannot stop from cracking up at Tim Conway?
yeah.
It's so funny.
I never found Tim Conway funny though.
Oh, I think
like
those
Harvey
guys were
Korman,
pretty
though.
funny. I mean, those.
I thought Harvey Korman was.
Yeah, Conway was funny. I mean, I think that's
Yeah.
part of a.
There's a few things. It's like,
Well,
the
he-
whole
I
Dorf
think
on
your
golf
problem
thing
with-
sucked.
Yeah, I think your problem is he tried to beat a joke to the ground when he did the
Yeah.
kneecap, the cutting the, putting the shoes on his knees.
Dorf on
Yeah,
golf.
any of the Dorf jokes, it's like, yeah, we get it.
I remember he was on Johnny Carson once, and the first 10 minutes of the show, it was him. He had his tie stuck in the, towel dispenser or whatever. That may have been funny for 2 seconds, but they're sitting there trying to get him out, and it took like 5 to 7 minutes. My father's like, "What the fuck? Get over with this already.
Yeah.
This is not funny."
Right. Okay, so let's see if I understand a few things we've learned tonight about Grelbaugh's dad. Number one, he wasn't a
Beats
big
off
fan
to
of Tim
Linda Carter.
Conway on the
He
Tonight
ran
Show.
he ran around a wreck.
And Linda Carter gave him a hard on. So now we know two things,
was a
folks, that
simple
you didn't
man.
know before you started watching the show tonight. I'm so glad you were all here to hear this. Hopefully, before the end of the night, we get to hear some of his his shitting habits.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Hey, you know what I had last night?
Taking the
Finally,
National Geographic into
I
the
got my hands on some of those favorites from Aldi.
Oh, the Parmesan crisps.
Oh, fucking delicious.
They're great.
I got to learn how to make that because this, even though it's a tiny little package and it's still expensive, but Aldi's pork rinds are really good too.
Yeah,
Good-
all
good
these good.
quality.
Get the cracklings instead of the pork rinds. There's the
Dude,
skin attached.
Cracklins are so fucking hard on your teeth, man. That's
Yeah,
no,
they're
If
too
you
hard.
hit a
The
hard
pork
one,
rinds
yeah.
melt.
I got a broken tooth from a fucking pork rind from Sam's Club. I don't want nothing that's hard.
Yeah.
Good to hear that, Joe.
yeah. But
You know who else didn't like when something was hard? Krelbaugh's dad. Only his penis when Linda Carter was around. I'll tell you, I blend a lot of the pork rinds down, and I'm frying fucking in fat. I'm frying up mozzarella sticks, and I'm frying up chicken.
You know what else I got? I meant to tell you this. I was putting an order in with Publix, and before I finished, I said, "Hey, let me see if they carry raw cheddar." Not only did they carry it, it was BOGO.
Oh, nice.
Fuck! So I got 6 of each one. They have like a regular cheddar and then the sharp.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Now, what is it? Raw? You said
Raw cheddar. Yeah.
What's
Raw
the difference?
cheddar.
What's the difference?
It's supposed to be healthier for you. It's
Yeah.
like
Not
it's
processed, just
yeah.
right, grass fed, right from the cow.
Huh.
Not ultra fucking pasteurized and all that shit.
I have to look for that. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, you can get raw kefir if you have a Sprouts around you, and there are places where you can get raw milk. You just have to search online.
Yeah, it's not homogenized, pasteurized. Or
No, I've
whatever.
had raw
It,
milk.
it hasn't been processed to kill us. Let's just leave it at
Right.
that.
Good. It's good. And yeah, I mean, it's so funny because, like, you know, even like on the news today, I'm listening to something that's like, if you have this kind of, they think, oh, that we think this cancer, it's like fucking, it's all food related. Everything is food related, and they're all full of shit trying to point the finger at everybody else. But
You know what's fucking crazy is how brainwashed people are. It's like I meant to tell you this last week. It's like being stuck in, the old movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but it's like Invasion of the fucking Body Fat Snatchers or something. I was talking to a friend online. I'm like, oh, listen, I got to go to the bathroom. It's the first time since I think 4 days ago. He goes, oh, that's not good. That used to happen to me on keto until I added fiber. I'm like, no, it's good. You don't.
your body shits when you need to shit.
Yeah, the reason you're shitting with the fiber is because your body don't know what the fuck to do with that.
Yeah, it can't do anything. It has to shit
But
it
you
out. But
try
you don't
to
need to.
explain that, and people don't
Yeah.
want to hear it.
Fiber has the opposite effect.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
fucking
I said
constipates
fiber. I
them.
said to him, fiber's going to fucking block you up.
Oh yeah, and they sit there and they talk about how great fiber is, but they all feel like shit. And I say to them this:
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
I don't know why that makes me laugh so much.
Oh, whenever they pop her into a video on fucking Instagram, I die.
Anyways,
Who was that?
here's that's Cela Black. Here's me, guys, when I'm fat. I'm just going to show this one more time because this is eating a proper diet that the American whatever association, whatever the FDA, whoever does the food shit. This is what they tell you what you should be eating. Here's me.
I love that.
And what I'm saying in there is, ooh, I love frying everything in oil and avoiding red meat.
Yeah.
And Carrie Fisher with a metal leash around her neck.
Huh?
And
All right, so what do you got,
Carrie Fisher
Joe,
with a
for me?
metal leash
Anything?
around her neck.
What was the topic? Here we go.
I think
let's see.
Top 10 game shows.
We did that. Oh, you want to do a top 10 game shows?
Oh yeah,
All right, let me see.
Jeopardy's got to be number one.
So
Hollywood
start
Squares,
at 10 and just give us the initials.
How about this? 25 best TV game shows of all time ranked.
All right.
All right. This will be interesting.
Am I giving you initials again?
Yeah,
Sure.
that'll be good.
Coming in at number 25, SS.
SS.
Sierra.
Scrabble? I have no idea.
Sale of this. No.
No.
All right, give us the first
Probably a
word.
new one. It's probably a new
Supermarket
one.
Sweep. No, it's from the.
Oh my God, I love
1995 to
supermarket
1999,
sweep.
yeah.
Never.
Oh,
The
okay.
guy with the
heard of
ugly
it.
sweaters.
I've heard
Yes.
of it, never saw it.
And they show a picture of the guy with the ugly fucking sweater from the 90s.
Oh yeah, the show's gold.
Yeah.
Never-
One of
never
the
heard.
worst shows ever, but that's what makes it great. 80s show.
Okay, coming in at number 24, YBYL.
You bet your life.
You bet your life.
Great Groucho Marx show.
Coming in at number 23, one word. It's the letter C. It starts with
Concentration.
concentration. All right, coming in number 22, WBSM. WBSM.
Yeah.
I give you a hint, but it'll give it away. Tell me when you're ready.
WBSM.
WBSM?
Yeah, like Whiskey, Bravo, Sierra, Mike.
Who?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
No.
Oh.
How's that?
That's no.
You want that one hint? You want that one hint that'll give it away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bueller.
Oh,
Bueller.
Win Ben Stein's Money.
Win Ben Stein's Money.
That wasn't a good show.
Oh, I
Jimmy
used to
Kimmel
love
was-
this as a child.
Not better than You Bet Your Life.
I still quote this from watching as a kid. Coming in at 21, MNTT. So November Tango Tango is the initials.
Um,
I'll give you a hint when you're ready.
Go.
Dave,
yeah, go ahead, Kent.
sometimes it came down to one note.
Name that tune.
Yep.
NMTT.
No, the NTT. I said November Tango Tango. The
Oh.
N sounded like an M. That's
Oh,
why I wanted to.
I thought you said MNTT.
No, that's-
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You weren't getting it right. All right, I'll do it phonetically. Tango, Tango, Delta. Number 20. I'm gonna sit back because my fucking legs are killing me after 9 hours in this chair.
TTD.
Ah,
The first T is probably a the. The TD.
No idea.
Tic Tac Doe.
Ooh,
I remember that
with
one.
Wink Martindale. I love that show.
Yeah, here's a picture of Wink right there. Okay, coming in at number 19.
I should get extra points for naming. You guys got to name the host of whatever show it is. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I was gonna say if I give you the host, but that'll give it away. Okay, coming in at 19. Tango November Golf.
The name?
The Newlywed Game.
The
There you
newlywed
go.
game.
Bob Eubanks.
All right, coming in at number 18, Tango Delta Golf,
The Dating Game.
the dating game.
What was his name?
It's right here.
Jim something? No.
Jim Lang.
Jim Lang.
Yeah, did it till 1980. Coming in at number 17. It was actually I used to like watching this. Charlie, CC.
Classic Concentration.
No, was that?
I like Classic Concentration. That's
CC.
Alex Trebek.
No, that was
CC.
CC.
Hint.
Hint.
Shit. There's a porn series that is built around a fake one of these.
Dryer. No.
Hot Castle.
It's just the relating of the word. It's not the actual word, but it's if you think it's the same kind of profession.
You got me on this.
No
one.
idea.
Okay, Cash Cab.
Oh,
Okay.
I was
Hold on.
hoping
Bob Bailey.
fake
Bob.
taxi.
Is it Bob?
with,
Yeah, Bob Bailey.
Ben
Ben
Bailey.
Ben Bailey.
Ben Bailey.
Okay, coming in at number 16, DD Delta Delta. Premiered in 1986. Double Dare.
Mark Summers, the host.
Coming in at number 15, only one word starts with T as in tango.
Starts with T.
Yeah.
wait. I got a question. Was Double Dare the thing where they had to go through and like do like obstacle courses?
Yeah, it
and-
was a kids
Yeah.
show.
Kids show. Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
my
Nickelodeon.
fucking my wife was on that show and she won it when she was a kid.
Get
Oh,
out
that's
of here.
hilarious.
That's awesome. You got the footage of that?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, fucking
Oh, we
awesome.
gotta see
Awesome.
that.
All right, coming in
All
at
right,
number
so
15, starts with
T.
the T and tango. They have a quote about it was from 74 to 84.
Tattletales.
Tattletales.
Bert Convey, the host.
Yep. Coming in at number 14, Whiskey Mike Lima.
WML.
What's my line?
What's
Yeah.
my line? I used to watch this one as a fucking kid. Coming in at number 13, Charlie Sierra.
Card Sharks.
We asked 100 housewives, does your husband help with the dishes? How many say they have?
Host. The host is Jim Perry.
Of Card Sharks, Jim Perry and Bob Eubanks.
Yeah, Jim Perry was the good one. He also did Deal of the Sale of the Century.
Coming in, where are all these shows? They're great. Put new ones on. Coming in at number 12, Papa Yankee Lima.
Press your luck.
Press your luck.
Original
Yeah.
host Peter.
Holy shit. Good luck with this one.
Hold
Coming
on,
in
no,
at-
don't tell
Colin?
me.
Colin?
It begins with a T. It's Peter Tomakin.
Yeah, Peter Tomarkin.
Oh yeah.
He died in Santa Monica in a plane crash on the beach.
Wow.
While we were there, Matt, it was like 2001, 2, or 3, somewhere around there.
I was saying good luck with number 11. It's Tango, 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 Tango. 4 T's.
To tell the truth,
Yes.
Yep.
don't
Bill Cohen.
hold on one second. The host is Gary Moore.
Gary Moore never did.
Bud Collier.
There was a Gary Moore. It was Bill Cullen.
No, Bud Collier, it says.
Oh
The
no, I'm
original
thinking of the
version
other
was
one.
hosted by Bud Collier, later from 56 to 68, featuring recurring panelists Kitty Carlisle, Tom Post, and Peggy
Go to the
Cass.
70s version.
They don't say. With the most currently premiere in 2016, hosted by Anthony Anderson. That's all they say.
The biggest, the show that everyone watched, like when Moog was on, the guy from. Hold on, let me look it up. What's it called? To Tell the Truth.
To tell the truth.
Okay, hold on. Let me just see here. To Tell the Truth.
Yes, that's the original
69
version.
to 78. That's Gary Moore.
Yeah, I remember Gary Moore.
Did he play?
He
his,
was the host
Paul?
of I've Got a Secret. It's Gary with 2 R's. Garry.
Okay, coming in at number 10. Give me a second. Stop this phone. It's Gary Moore. He said he never played in that band.
From the grave.
Both are in the grave.
Yeah.
No, Gary was his middle name, actually. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. Well, this Gary Moore was famous first because he was in the 50s. He hosted I've Got a Secret. When the other Gary Moore was probably born.
All right. Sorry about that. Okay, number 10. Whiskey, Tango, Bravo, Alpha.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah.
Coming in at number 9.
Regis Philbin, host.
In
Yeah.
Meredith Vieira later on.
Coming in at number 9. Whiskey, Oscar, Foxtrot.
World of
Honestly, the original host was still my favorite. I used to watch
Wheel
it
of
as a
Fortune.
kid. Yep, Chuck Woolery.
Oh,
Yeah, original host Chuck Woolery, Pat Sajak replaced.
This next one is one of the greatest ever. Lima, Mike, Alpha, Delta.
Let's make a deal, Monty
Let's
Hall.
make a deal. I will give you $50 for every rubber band you have in your pocket, every paperclip you have up your mother's ass. Okay, coming in at
Show
number
was
7.
terrible.
Hotel Sierra,
Hollywood Squares.
Hollywood Squares.
Peter Marshall.
Coming in at number 6. Papa.
Password.
Password.
Password is
What's Betty White's husband's name?
Oh, Alan Ludden.
Yeah,
Alan Ludden, yeah.
Alan.
with an Emmy-winning host Alan Ludden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in, the fucking episode.
And then what's his
on
name
the-
took over? The guy with polio took over.
Bill Cohen.
Bill Cullen. Yes, thank you.
Number 5, Papa.
Another Papa.
Another Papa.
Perfection.
No. It began as Tango Papa. The second Tango, it's hard to do because it's
hard to tell.
monetary. But then it went to just one word.
No idea.
It premiered in 73,
Ooh.
and the top dollar amounts have increased over the years in the 7
Oh,
reboots.
the
it's had.
$100,000 pyramid or the pyramid?
Yeah, it started. Yeah, Pyramid.
Ah,
Coming in at number 4.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Pyramid's host was, I mean, now it's Michael Strahan, but back
Dick
then
Clark.
it was Dick Clark.
Dick Clark. Yeah, they got a picture of Dick Clark. Coming in at number 4, Mike Golf.
Match Game.
Match game.
Gene
Great show.
Rayburn hosting.
Coming in at number 3. It's not going to be hard to guess this one. Foxtrot.
Family Feud. Dick Dawson hosting.
Yep. Richard Dawson.
Now it's
Jay.
Steve
Harvey.
Harvey.
But
Thank
he's
you.
good. Steve Harvey's good. Coming in
You know,
number-
I like the America Says better with John Michael, whatever his name is. Higgins, John Michael Higgins.
All right, this number 2 has been on for over 50 years.
Wow.
A new host finally took over in 2007.
I love Joker's Wild, Neil. Joker, and well,
Yeah,
so what's
you
this?
hosted-
What's this? What does this one start with? What letter?
Tango.
that's it.
No, there's more, but I'm trying to get a little, stretch it out a bit.
50 years.
Been on for 50 years.
50, yeah.
Price is Right.
The Price is Right. There you go, Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Bob Barker.
Coming
And
in at
then
number
what's his
1.
name? Drew Carey.
Jay.
Yes,
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
I lost on Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. I told you it'd be number 1.
Yeah, so this missed quite a bit. I think Joker's Wild deserves to be in there.
JW.
Hey,
What do
Dave
Joker,
always finds some
Joker.
obscure shit to argue about.
Joker and History for 100. Joker's Wild was excellent, but I also think, first of all, they said Password, which I think encompasses Password Plus and Super Password. I'm glad Tattletales was in there. Family Feud sucks. I think, and there's a couple of games I like. The Chase. There's a couple of new games that are out that I think are great. America Says. I like Mastermind. I like Common Knowledge with Joey Fatone. The Price is Right has been on forever and as like a morning show. Win, Lose, or Draw, that's a Bert and Bert Convey, Burt Reynolds production.
Love Connection. Be back in 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Hilarious.
Press Your Luck.
I can't believe Press Your Luck is in there because I think that show stinks. It stinks even worse now that,
No whammies,
what's her
no
name?
whammies.
Elizabeth Banks is the host. It's terrible.
Really?
The Peter Tamarkin
Oh, the
stuff
new
was
one?
okay. Yeah, but the show should be put to rest. To tell the truth, here's what I find interesting about To Tell the Truth. I don't think the 60s version of the show was that good, and I don't think the new version of the show was that good. But the 70s, like 68 to 78, that's when the show was off the hook, when Gary Moore was the host. And I've Got a Secret is one of the best game shows ever, and why was that not there? Yeah, Hollywood Squares was mentioned. Again, that should have been more like number 2 or number 3. Name That Tune with Tom Kennedy. And what was the other one? Face the Music? Do you guys remember Face the Music, which was the same show as Name
Sounds
That
familiar.
Tune? Name That Tune with Tom Kennedy with, what was the guy's name? Tommy Oliver in the orchestra. And now Joseph Harnell will play a few notes from his piano. And that's when he went over and played the Hulk pound.
Did we do Truth or Consequences?
I don't even know it.
I don't know.
You don't remember that one?
What about, first of all, there's some Alex Trebek shows that should have been not ignored. Pitfall. Do you guys remember Pitfall?
No.
Classic Concentration. You got to watch
The
Classic
Gong Show. He just mentioned the Gong Show. Remember?
Oh,
Chuck
that's
Barris?
the greatest one to me.
Oh, yeah.
Gene, the dancing machine. Come on.
Dun,
about,
dun, 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 dun,
Beat the
dun,
Clock. That was an old one.
dun. Yeah.
Beat off the
I mean, there's a
clock.
lot of good shows.
Starring
Classic
Paul Walsh.
Concentration, you've got to watch from the 80s and see the cars they're giving away. And you're like, you're giving a piece of junk. Remember like the Suzuki Sidekick? You couldn't make that thing look good even when it was new. And people like, ooh, I'm going to get the Suzuki Sidekick. Like, you are?
American Idol wasn't a game show.
Well, it is a game show, really.
American Gladiators was a good
How's it
show,
game? They're not
basically.
playing a game. They're just singing.
Right, but whoever sings the best wins.
Well,
Yeah, I know. It's not
lose or
really
draw?
like a...
There's no
I'd call
game.
it's more of a game show than a career.
Well, no one said it was.
mean,
a
some
game
people
show.
get it.
It's not a game, though. I mean, it's like it's just a talent contest.
Yeah, I guess. Well, what was the Gong Show?
That's
That was a talentless contest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one won anything.
But it wasn't just specifically one thing. American Idol.
No, it was a comedy show. What it was.
Yeah.
By the way, Make Me Laugh was the greatest game show ever.
Especially when Zap
Lasted
was
one
on,
year
and
with Bobby Van.
the late Bobby Van.
You know
Oh,
what's a good
Suzuki
game
has
show?
some great cafe races. I love the Suzuki, the GSXR. That's a great bike.
You
The
know what-
Suzuki Sidekick from the 80s was the biggest hunk of junk. You got to see it when they show the Aries K car. When Trebek shows the cars, you almost have to laugh. It's fucking gold.
You know what's a good game show? Remember from MTV Remote Control?
Oh, I used
Yeah,
to
I was
love
thinking
that.
about
I
that one.
love that show.
Yeah, with Colin.
What was that guy's
Colin
name?
Quinn.
Ken something?
Colin
No,
Quinn,
Colin
that's
Quinn wasn't the
something
host.
and Colin Quinn.
Yeah, no, Colin Quinn was the sidekick.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the guy's name?
Ober.
Ken something?
Ken Ober.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sandler was on that show.
Yeah, that's right. He did little skits and
Yeah.
who was the girl on there? She was cute.
I don't remember, but I remember her being really cute though.
Oh. What else is
Carrie
going on?
Werner was in seasons 2 and 3.
That's right, Carrie Werner. Yeah, she was hot
Yeah.
back then.
Was she the chick with Bobcat Goldthwait?
Nah.
What was that girl's name that did the show with him that was with him?
No
What show was
idea.
that?
The
Sorry,
redhead.
I got an idea for a list. Hold on.
What do I got to look it up myself? Bobcat. Bobcat Goldthwait. Let's see.
Gold the weight.
Okay, I'm putting Carrie Werner remote control in the chat. She looked, she had 80s hair. Oh, if it's not too long of a link. Oh, there we go.
This list is crazy.
Nikki Cox. Unhappily Ever After. That was Bobcat Goldthwait's girl. Let me see this here. This is who? This is supposed to be a good picture, Krelba?
Well, I'm just saying that's what you look like on there. It's not the best picture. I mean, I was looking for them
Christ.
from remote
What
control.
does she charge to haunt a house?
It's a still photo. Jeez. That's gonna haunt me tonight.
Oh, it's the best. You guys got to start watching that trial. There's some good stuff there. Lots of entertainment going on. Lots of entertainment. I can't wait till they come back with a verdict 2 minutes after they rest the case, and the defendant, they're going to come out and go not guilty.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Gee, I'm surprised you guys don't know that clip. There's a meme that goes around, and they green screen her and put her.
I know it. Yeah.
I know you know, Joe, because you and I are on Instagram. The funniest one was they have men, just for men hair dye. And they show all of them on the counter, except one of them's locked up in the case, and it's the black one. And she's in front singing, surprise, surprise. It's fucking gold.
It is the greatest.
Memes that they use her in is so fucking great.
It is fucking awesome.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Joe, what is the name of the anthology that debuts this Art the Clown from the Terrifier movies?
All Hallows Eve.
Oh, okay.
You'll obviously they're selling people watching it, so you'll see his face.
Uh-huh.
Is on the. I think it's on Tubi. It's like everywhere free.
Yeah. Oh, I watched the other two on. I watched the other two on Peacock.
Surprise, surprise. Yeah, that's the surprise thing. I actually have it here because when the jury does come back, I am going to put that meme out there. I have her already green screened so I can put her over in the courtroom. It's going to be fun. Oh, yeah. It's going to be fucking great. I've already got it all ready to go.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Kidding me? The opportunity to use Cela Black in that fucking thing is great. By the way, she had a show in the 80s in England called Surprise, Surprise, and she comes out and sings that song like every episode. Then they changed the song to a different Surprise, Surprise song. But
another list, Joe.
I was looking for something. Fucking mouse stopped working. That ain't gonna help. Okay.
Oh, we only got 15 minutes, so you better.
Oh yeah, let's take
10.
it to the end.
Oh, let's see.
Best sitcom actors.
How about
of the
this?
70s?
This came to the top of my head. 25 worst cover songs of all time.
Oh,
Yeah, we could do
now I'm all ears.
Okay. If it would load up.
How are we going to do this? You going to give
Oh,
us
it's a fucking slideshow.
That's all right. Because just hit it once you look at one answer, hit the next.
Yeah. How do you want me to give this to you?
Let's do artist, and then you think of the song.
You say the artist. We'll tell you the cover they did. That sucks.
Okay. The artist is starting in at number, I guess this is 25, UB40.
Oh,
Red wine.
No.
I got you, babe.
No.
Oh, that's. Speed for Hire is asking any guitar. I would look online, used, and maybe like a Recording King used. You can probably find for around 300. And that's a great guitar.
It was a cheerful rendition of a Temptations song.
Well, I know they did "Can't Help Loving You," but that's Elvis. They did the Chrissy Hynde one.
Just tell us what it is. We don't even know it.
The Way You Do the Things You Do.
I never heard that cover.
I know the song. I never heard.
Heard
them
every
do it
other
either.
cover they did though.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming to number 24, the artist is MC Hammer.
Can't touch this. You
No,
stealing,
Well, he stole the
Jeffrey?
Rick James,
Yeah.
fucking.
It was
That's
a
not a
cover.
cover, though.
It was a cover of a '70s smooth soul ballad by the Chi Lights or the Chi Lights, whatever, however you say
Oh
it.
yeah, it's not. Have you seen her?
Yes.
So fine.
Coming to 23, William Shatner.
Oh,
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
No,
No.
Oh, it's if. No, that's Tilly Savalas who does that one.
there was a
Mr.
Tell us who the-
Bojangles.
56 named after it. I love.
Didn't he
Say it
do
again?
Mr. Bojangles too?
It's a cover of a Beatles song.
Oh,
Yesterday.
Oh,
Come on, you
Lucy in the
guys-
Sky with
Lucy-
Diamonds.
Day
Lucy
Tripper.
in the Sky with Diamonds.
I just said that.
Lucy
Nice. Got it.
Coming in at number 22, it was a song, a cover by Limp Bizkit,
Oh, geez.
Safe.
and it's a song that you fucking hate. Said it plenty of times. I like it. You hate it.
Oh,
It's
it's not Faith.
an acoustic song
Behind Blue Eyes.
behind Blue Eyes.
Oh my God. Of course,
Conburn,
the cover's gonna suck because the original stinks.
coming in at number 21, Motley Crue.
Smoking in the boys'
Boys'
room.
room.
No,
Yep. No.
no,
Helter Skelter.
no.
Anarchy in the UK.
Yes.
Never knew
Coming
they
in at
did it.
number 20, Pearl
They
Jam.
all equally stink. Pearl Jam.
Never knew they did a cover.
Yeah, they do that
Where,
song.
oh, where
my
baby be?
what the hell's the name of that song though? It's
The last.
Last
You're-
Stand.
last-
Oh, last.
No, you're so close. Think of a band with Gene Simmons in it.
Last Kiss.
The
Last
Last
Kiss.
Kiss.
Coming in at 19, David Bowie.
He covered
uh,
Dancing in the Streets.
No, it's from
Little Drummer Boy.
1984. No, that's a good one. It's from 1984.
China Girl.
No,
That's not a cover, is it?
Yeah. it's
Well,
Iggy Pop.
Well, they both
It's-
wrote
it's
it
a
together, but
cover-
Iggy did it first.
it's a cover of a Beach Boys song.
Sail on Sailor.
No,
No, Can you help me, Rhonda. I have no idea.
God only
What is
knows.
it?
You did. a
Never
cover
heard
of
it.
that? Yeah.
Moving on.
Well, these are awful covers. So.
Coming in at number 18, Britney Spears.
Oh,
No idea.
I know this, but I don't know it.
Go ahead.
When you
She
say it.
covered another female artist song. It was popular in the, I guess, what was it, the early 80s or was it the late 70s? I don't remember.
What's the song?
You don't like the song or the artist. And if you were to play that clip, why are you gay? It would be fitting.
I Love Rock and Roll.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Thank Christopher Valdez. I just read. He knew it.
Coming in at number 17, Alien Ant Farm.
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth
Yep.
Criminal.
Smooth Criminal.
Coming in at number 16, Ugly Kid Joe.
Oh, Cats in the Cradle.
That's in the Cradle. Coming in at number 15, The Used.
No idea.
The Used.
I've heard of them, but I don't know who they are.
Original song is an epic classic by the Talking Heads.
Okay, Psycho Killer.
No.
Once in a Lifetime.
Burning Down the House.
Awful
That's-
song.
that's a
Original
cover?
song stinks too.
Coming in at number
No,
14,
the used did it. Go
is
ahead.
a song by Disturbed. It's a cover from 2015.
Oh, I know this one.
Sound of Silence.
Sounds of Silence.
I agree that song that sucks. But Lame Staley says Alien Ant Farm cover is great, and I think it's better than the Michael Jackson version.
Dun, 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 dun. Especially with the bass player doing. Oh,
Okay, go
Coming in
on.
at 13, Will to Power.
Oh my
Oh.
God, that was Baby I Love Your Way /
And,
Freebird.
Yeah.
Awful.
Oh my God.
Coming in at number 12 is a song by Paris Hilton from 2006.
I remember she covered something.
Covering a song from 1978.
Ooh.
The original song is by an artist, not a band.
Okay.
It
Guy
was
or a girl?
It's debatable. No, it's a guy. Still alive. Seldom seen.
Oh, still alive. Did he have a big career?
There used to be a weird very big career back then. There used to be a weird story about him that later became a story about Bon Jovi about.
Okay, it's Rod Stewart. So let me just try to think.
Do you remember that stupid story?
Yeah, so 78 is Blondes Have
Oh,
More
do you
Fun
think
album. So
do you
it's
think
Do
I'm
You Think I'm
sexy?
Do you
Sexy?
think I'm sexy?
By the way, the best song on that album is a song called Ain't Love a Bitch. Great song. Go on.
Coming in at number 11 is a song covered. U2 covered a song in 1982.
U2 did?
Yes, it was
82.
on the album. It was cut during the Octung Baby sessions and parceled out on B-sides.
Oh, that was 90s, not 82.
Yeah, that's 90s.
I said 1992.
I thought you said
No,
82.
I actually didn't say a year. I said U2.
Hey, Bingham.
Oh,
It's a song popular from the 60s.
Everlasting Love.
No,
Angel of Harlem.
Charlie,
That's
Charlie,
a-
Charlie is the band's initials.
Creedence
It's a-
Clearwater. No.
Revival.
Creedence
Oh,
Clearwater
God.
Revival.
That goes to show you how fucking tired I am. Fuck. Charlie, Charlie, Romeo. God damn it. Sorry.
I don't know. What is it?
Fortunate Son.
Okay.
Coming in at number 10 is a cover by Michael Bolton.
Oh, yeah, sitting on the dock of the bay.
Yep.
Well, no.
Well, no.
No, you did cover that.
Yeah, but it's
He did one that sucked more.
yes. So they mentioned that one. He covered
Yeah.
that, but then he covered a version of this 1966
When a Man Loves a Woman.
66 classic. Yes,
Yeah.
Percy Sledge. Coming in at number 9.
Good one, Bingham.
I didn't think this song was that bad. Marilyn Manson,
Oh, Sweet Dreams.
Sweet Dreams. Coming in at number 8. Really? They covered that song? That's fucking bizarre. Duran Duran.
Oh, they did an album of covers.
What a weird song to cover, though. It's one of the only songs I like by this rap band.
White Lines.
No, I'll give you a bit. I won't say the title, but I'll give you a bit. Get up, get down, and then the name of the song. In your town.
No idea.
I got the music.
Think of a clock, a big clock wearing
Yeah,
around
Public
someone's
Enemy.
neck. Public Enemy. It was
Fight the Power.
him. It featured him mostly on vocals.
Fight the Power.
No,
I
You
can't
don't
do
remember
nothing
the
for you,
song,
man.
911 is a joke. Get up and
No.
get down. 911 that was a great video. Okay.
I used to like running from your life from a knife, running from your wife. Yipes. I can't do nothing for you, man. Go ahead.
Coming at number 7 is a cover by Lenny Kravitz from 1999.
American
Easy.
Woman.
American Woman.
Awful.
Awful.
Coming in at number 6 is a cover by Dynamite Hack from 2000.
Never heard of them.
But when you remember this cover, you'll remember them.
Yeah, Dynamite hacked it. Didn't they do that song about the sneakers there, the kicks, whatever?
Oh.
What was the name of the song, Joe?
It was originally written by Eazy-E from NWA.
Yeah.
Remember the cover of Boys in the Hood?
No.
You'll watch the video. The minute you see the video, you'll know. Coming at number 5 is a cover by Nickelback and Kid Rock.
We're fags.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Why are they gay?
Sweet
Right.
Home Alabama.
No, it is Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Coming
When's
in
the
at
last
number
time
4
Chad Kroger got in a fight?
is a song. is a cover by Susan Boyle. I don't even know who Susan Boyle is.
That's
She
that
won
chick on,
Britain's
this
Got
thing.
Talent.
Yeah.
God, no.
She has
they
a face
don't-
for radio.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the picture of the album, and you're right, Krell. So she covered this song in 2009. I'll give you this. It's a song by the Stones. A really good song.
Give me shelter.
No,
Ruby Tuesday. I have
Satisfaction.
no idea.
no, that's my favorite song. Oh, Wild Wild Horses. Okay, coming in number 3. Oh God, this fucking. It's a cover from 2000. It was done by Madonna, and it's a song you really shouldn't cover. It was a very
American Pie.
yes. Okay, no more hints needed. Coming in at number 2 is a song covered by Jessica Simpson in 2005. A famous song, one hit kind of wonder song for
Vaguely.
a one of the original crooner's daughters.
You Light Up My Life.
No,
These boots are made for walking.
yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Finally, at number 1.
Didn't
Oh,
Megadeth
God,
do
this
that too?
This will fucking
Yep,
this
first
is-
album.
If you guys need to fucking guess more than once for this one, it's Mick Jagger and David Bowie
Oh, Dancing
That's
in the Street.
streets.
dancing in the street.
Number
It's
one verse.
horribly
Said that
gay.
earlier.
That is
Oh, yeah. You know what pissed me off was during Live Aid, Zeppelin was taking the stage, reuniting. With Phil Collins or whatever. And then they were starting to play, and just as they were starting to play, they played the fucking video, that video, instead of looking at here's the world premiere video from Mick Jagger and thing. And so Led Zeppelin was taking the stage. They start playing and they go to the video.
Oh, jeez.
Pissed
I
me
remember that. That was fucking.
And then they went to this video.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
But you know who
Bingham must be
requested, you know who
going way
requested that video back then? It was Jen. That is fucking creepy.
It's the best.
If you pull the wig off of that woman's head, it's Eddie from Iron Maiden.
I tell you,
great.
I'm waiting for the strike.
She's gonna strike with
Oh, yeah,
Kramer
fucking
at the
cold.
bagel shop.
This is her trying to get empathy from the jury to believe her story, where she's just going off and off, like on this girl screaming outside her window, "Ken," and the faces she makes. It's like,
Realize this with the
if you're
Cobra
on the
thing.
jury, you're like,
Ricky-
whatever this girl says is a lie.
Nagina from Ricky Tikki Tavi. She sounds just like the Cobra in that.
Oh my
Remember
god!
that Ricky Tikki
Yes.
Tavi? If you move, I strike. If you do not move, I strike.
All
It's a
right,
great
folks, it's
cartoon.
10:30.
Great cartoon.
Yeah,
And it's getting to that time where I think I can get a cigar in before.
Who's watching them? Who's watching any movies before we go? Who's got
Oh,
something
yeah.
to watch?
What are you guys going to watch?
Ooh. Someone
Well,
else start because
I
I'm not watching
I
it.
got
I'm
the
going
Fall
to bed.
Guy. I got the Fall Guy. I want to check out this thing called Infected on Shudder, another horror movie.
Oh, Johnny Kramer is hot for Jen McCabe. That's frightening. She lives about 2 miles from me. Johnny can come out and see her.
all right.
Oh, she's gonna be outside your window, Dave. Dave.
Oh, yeah. I got to get some more clips from this trial. It's so enjoyable.
No, but
You guys should check it out. Anyways, if you, I'll tell you right now, Joe, go on, look up Karen Reed trial
surprise,
and just watch some of these
surprise.
attorneys breaking down what's going on.
All right.
There's been like 40 witnesses on the stand so far and not one bit of evidence.
You know what I want you to
So-
do? Wrap
okay.
up the show now, but do it as with your Eddie Van Halen impersonation.
Oh, what is my Eddie Van? That's my
Little
my
Nicky.
little Nicky.
You little Nick.
Nicky Van Halen.
Hey, Valerie. I'm sorry.
Get some Popeye.
That's how he talks when he actually talks like a mix between Casey Kasem in his regular voice and Casey Kasem when he's doing Shaggy. That's what his voice sounds like. If you listen to Eddie talk, and he's always like, "Oh yeah, we had some really." It's like, wait a second, tweak it a little higher, and it's Zoink Scoops.
Fucking
All right.
crazy.
Everybody, have a great night. And we will see everybody next week. And as always, anyone have to say anything before we go? Otherwise, I'm very gooding it.
Well, on Monday when I took the day off, I played a $50 scratch ticket, just the hell of it. It was my birthday. I won 500.
All right. It was your birthday. Nice job.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise!
Okay, you know what you should do with that money is you should go.
I bought steak.
Yeah, you should go buy your dad a vintage Linda Carter poster for Father's Day.
Yeah, I'll have to stick it in the grave.
Oh,
And I'll tuck it in the dirt.
A Linda's
Crowbar will
Carter
still throw it
poster
on his wall.
and a bottle of Viagra.
Sorry, I didn't.
And
know
be like,
that.
here you go, Dad. Linda Carter's still hot.
Here's the golden lasso.
Yeah,
He's down there waiting for her.
Greatest quote from my
down
dad.
there. Your
I'm-
father's in
I'm
hell.
like
Yeah.
15, 16 years old.
He's down there.
Here's a great quote from my dad. I'm like 15, 16-year-old. Dad, I'm going down to the video store. Do you want anything? Yeah. Can you get me something with the ladies? And I'm like, the ladies? And then finally hit me. I said, Dad, do you mean lesbians? Yeah.
He wants
Oh, I want
pornography.
The ladies.
He wants you to rent him pornography.
Krellbar's father's coming over. We're going to watch some Linda Carter.
Linda,
He's gonna walk
Carter.
around with an erection.
She's in a swimsuit going against the CBS team headed
what was
by
the- yeah, what was the
Robert
bionic-
Conrad.
The
What was
hand
the
cream and
bionic
the
woman?
Kleenex.
Linda Carter and the bionic
Lindsay
woman.
Wagner.
Lindsay Wagner. Shit.
Oh, Linda Carter was a blowaway. Lindsay Wagner wasn't even attractive.
She didn't have a body.
She was
man. Linda
pretty.
Carter had the tits and ass. Man.
Oh, I'm saying
Yeah.
it's the ladies. You brought it up.
Lindsay Wagner, like, first of all, she's a tennis pro, yet they're putting $1 million of worth of technology in her.
Because she
Like,
was
I understand that Steve Austin was the astronaut working for the government, but this she's a tennis pro who falls out of an airplane and her chute doesn't open. Then they got to put all the technology, and now she's
Well,
working with
She
Steve
could
Austin.
have been a cooking
yeah,
show
but
host.
they did it because he asked them to. Remember, it was his girlfriend.
How frightening. All right, everybody,
Jamie
before we go
Summers,
down another
cooking
rabbit
shows.
hole, have a great night, everyone. We'll see you all next week. I don't know why. John, you liked Unfrosted? Oh, my God. Awful. Awful. Did you guys see Unfrosted yet? The Jerry Seinfeld?
You saw a movie and you're not going to talk about it, you bastard.
It was terrible. Unwatchable. It was like a kid's movie. I felt like it should have been on after the Red Hand Gang from 1982. It was terrible.
Oh, you know what I got last week? 4 DVD collection, the complete. I wonder if you even remember this. Anyone remember the Bowery Boys?
Yep.
I know
Complete-
of
the
them. I
complete
never
Bowery
watched
Boys
it.
collection. Haven't seen that since I'm a fucking kid.
Hunt's Hall.
I know about the Van Buren boys. I was holding a salt shaker and I went like this. The 8 presidents. All right, guys, we're
Very
done
good.
here.
All right.
Everyone have a great night and very good.